Hey guys, so when we review the lineup from the Chelsea game, it looks like pretty much everyone expected. I know a few people expected Alexis to get to start over Welbeck, but he had started a couple days early, and I don't think he's necessarily back to full fitness. The Ozil injury, while it was a bit surprising, we could play like devil's advocate and speculate on whether or not it was a real injury or not, but. That was also another thing that people weren't expecting before kickoff. So, I mean, this lineup's pretty much what everybody expected. We all knew Lacazette was going to start. We knew what our back five would be. We knew what our holding two in midfield would be. I think the only real questions that people had were would Danny Welbeck or Alexis start? But once we figured out Danny Welbeck was starting, I think this was pretty standard to what everybody thought it would be. So let's talk stats for a second. There are two and a half things that really stick out to me right here. The two big things that stick out to me right here is that we outfouled Chelsea. We were actually +4 in the foul department, which means we were a lot more aggressive than they were, which is a good sign away from home, especially playing Chelsea. We traditionally have had problems standing up to their physicality when we play them at Stamford Bridge. Another one is that we almost matched them on shots. They took 13 shots, we took 11 shots, which is a pretty good indication that we tried to take the game to them. The half that I'm kind of looking at here also is that the possession numbers were pretty even. I know we like to possess the ball, but away from home, we often struggle with physicality and holding on to the ball. So, that was another thing to really look at right here. All in all, these stats show that, we weren't afraid to take it to Chelsea and that we had a pretty good game against them and we deserved a point. So, when looking at the table, the big thing that jumps out is that we're 6 points off the top two. But outside of that, it's pretty stacked. I mean, the difference between Chelsea in third and us in 12th is only 3 points. So that means with the win this weekend, we should climb up the table even more. The difference between us and fifth place is a point. So if we pick up 3 points over the weekend, we should easily jump into the top 10, maybe up to 7 or 8, hopefully six, depending on how the other teams shake out. There's a lot of teams in front of us that aren't really that good. But yeah, I mean, looking at the table, considering we lost 2 games on the hop before the end of the transfer window, we lost that game at Stoke and we lost that game at Liverpool. To only be a point behind Liverpool is really good. And really, we're only a point behind Spurs, too. So, any real teams that we are going to be competing with later in the season, we're still pretty close to. Hey, Gunners, thanks for checking this out. If you like what you're seeing, if you're liking our content, please, 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 please subscribe to our page on YouTube and also follow us on Twitter at GTheftArsenal. Once again, please subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on Twitter at GTheftArsenal.